Hello everybody, it's just me, Neil from Miraculous Magic. Hopefully you're all doing well today. Okay, so today I've got a brilliant trick and it's called Clockwise. Hence, I'm spinning clockwise. Sorry, I'm just feeling a bit daft today. Anyway, let's go to the performance, shall we? Have a look at this. Right, this is Clockwise. So I'm going to take a pile of cards just off the top of here. Okay, so there we go. I'm just going to take that little stack of cards just there. Okay, so I'm going to ask you, the audience member, okay, what I want you to do is from that little pile there, I just want you to cut into those cards anywhere you want. Just cut into those and just have a look at the card on the bottom. Can you do that for me? Okay, and then once you've done that, also place it on top of the rest of my cards just there for me, okay? All right, so just have a look at that for me. Okay, so the spectator does, and they pick up a little pile of the cards anywhere they want, and they have a look at the card. So in this case, 5 of spades. But obviously you as the magician wouldn't know that. Okay, but for this little bit we do. Okay, so they put that and they just put that on top of the cards here. The rest of these little cards, we're just going to put them on the side. We'll come to that in just a moment. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We are now going to put the cards down here. So I'm going to try and do this from your point of view. So I'm going to put 12 up here, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so hence clockwise, this is your clock. Okay, so now we just have a look at the rest of the cards that they've got here. Okay, and we're just going to count off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 cards. That means that the chosen card is at 6 o'clock. Okay, so we've got here, we've got 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm just going to place that into the middle there just for now. Okay, now we can have a quicker look over. They could have chosen any one of these cards, of course. Any one of these whatsoever. And of course you can see none of those are the 5 of spades. Okay, but the chosen card at 6 o'clock is in fact the 5 of spades, and that's clockwise. Okay, so let's have a look at the tutorial, shall we? Hey, here we go. Whee! Right then, clockwise. Oh yeah, clockwise. Okay, so this one's nice, it's simple, and it's self-working. It is based on a mathematical trick, but don't worry, you haven't got to do any math. Okay, so this is what you need first of all. There's a tiny bit of a setup into this, and I made it look like there wasn't a setup, but I'm going to show you in just a second how to do that. So look here, there's you need 13 cards. It doesn't matter what cards they are, so just give them a bit of a shuffle up. You just need 13 cards. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, and then just put the rest of your pack here. Okay, so the 13 cards that we have just here. All right, okay, now incidentally, just to show you a little bit of a tool that I use here is I use something called a magician's break. Okay, so if you can see that from there, I just put my finger in there just so I'm keeping separate between the 13 cards and the rest of the cards, but it makes it look like I've got all of the cards there together. Okay, so you can just say, oh, I'm just going to use a little bit of a pack here, and then just take it from the break at the back there. You got 13 cards off the top. Anyway, so there you go. A little bit of a magician's tool there for you, a little bit of utility. Okay, so you've got your 13 cards now. So we're going to ask our audience member, please take any pack of cards, or just take from this pack here, just cuts anywhere you want, and just have a look at the card on the bottom. Make sure that you don't show me, the magician, okay? But you have a look at it and remember it, please, if you could. Okay, so they pick it up like that. Doesn't matter where they pick it up from. And look at that. Oh, this time it's an ace. Look at that. So an ace of clubs. Okay, so they look at that, they memorize it, okay, and then they place it on top of the rest of the cards, just there, like that. Okay, you set these ones aside. Now, one thing I didn't do in the little performance, but you can do if you want to. It kind of makes it a little bit more powerful, which is just to do some cuts. Now, in another one of the videos I've done, I kind of went over a little bit of a false cut. Okay, so you can do that. All right. So that simple little false cut is just pulling from the bottom there like that. Oops, hold on. Doing this slow is not easy. There you go. From the bottom, over the top and down and below that. You haven't disturbed any of the cards whatsoever, okay? So it just goes like this. Just pull it from the bottom, so it just looks natural. Just make it look like you're just doing some cuts. And so, right, I'm just going to do this cut here. There's another one you could do. You could do it like a staggered slightly. So there we go. Just put them there and then put another little stack just down there. And then put this one up on top and then that one up on top. And again, you haven't... Remember, it's only the top stack of cards that you're only really protecting here, okay? So just a couple of little ideas. You can mess around with those. You can do whatever you wish, okay? Magicians such as myself would probably use quite a lot of other different techniques, but I want to keep this nice and simple for you, okay? All right, so there's some nice simple little ones you can use. Anyway, so now what we're going to do now is we're going to create our clock face, okay? So for you now, I'm going to create my clock face starting with 12 here at the top. Very important now that when you do the clock, do it backwards. Do it anti-clockwise, okay? When we do the counting, we'll go clockwise. All right, so anti-clockwise, we'll go 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we can get rid of the rest of the cards. Now, what we do is we take the rest of the cards that they've got and we just count how many cards they've got. So what they've got left here is I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which means their card is going to be at the 9th place here. Okay, now you can play this however you wish, but you can kind of count off their cards there. You could even do that thing, couldn't you, where you can kind of take their cards and let me just try and get a thing here, and you could secretly count their cards. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You'll do in your head, but then you might do them here, like a net. Look at the cards and just trying to get a sense of the cards, and really you're just counting the cards, and then either way we'll know it's going to be this card over here. But to carry on from the little performance that I've done before, you can go so we can go 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we'll move that one into the middle. And then what you can do is show over the rest of the cards. This makes this more powerful. Remember, any card can kind of be chosen here, any one whatsoever, but no, the one it's come to is the one there. And then you can ask them before, like I said before, you can say, what was your card at this point? Because there is only one choice now. And they're going to say it's the ace of clubs. And then we turn it over, and sure enough, it is the 8 of clubs. That's clockwise. There's a couple of different ideas, different ways of performing that. Give that a couple of practice goes. It is a nice self-working one, but I think you'll agree with me, that is pretty cool. All right. There you go. Enjoy. Be miraculous. Practice. Have fun. Perform it and make another person smile. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.